4th July, used to the dark. Read First Peter chapter 4 verses 1 to 3. Since Christ suffered in his body, arm yourselves also with the same attitude, because he who has suffered in his body is done with sin. First Peter chapter 4 verse 1. Our attitudes are weapons, and weak or wrong attitudes will lead us to defeat. Outlook determines outcome, and we must have the right attitudes if we are to live a right life. A friend and I met at a restaurant to have lunch. It was one of those places where the lights are low and people need a miner's helmet to find their table. We had been seated several minutes before we started looking at the menu, and I remarked that I was amazed how easily I could read it. Yes, said my friend, it doesn't take us long to get accustomed to the darkness. There is a sermon in that sentence. It is easy for us, Christians, to get accustomed to sin. Instead of having a militant attitude that hates and opposes it, we gradually get used to sin, sometimes without even realizing it. The one thing that will destroy the rest of our earthly life, verse 2, is sin. A believer living in sin is a terrible weapon in the hands of Satan. Something to ponder. What are some dim areas in your life where the light of God's truth needs to shine through more brightly? Amen.